Tonight, you check into a hotel room. The sheets are clean, the pillow is soft, the door is locked, and still, at 3 a.m., your eyes open for no reason at all. You lie there, you listen. Something in you refuses to fully let go. You tell yourself it's the mattress, or the noise from the hallway, or the strange smell of unfamiliar detergent. But none of that is the real answer. The real answer is far stranger. Part of your brain never went to sleep at all. Your body has a rule that you never agreed to and never noticed. The rule is simple. Sleep less deeply the first night in a new place. Every mammal that has ever slept somewhere unfamiliar has followed some version of this rule. And you follow it too, even in a 5-star hotel with a deadbolt and a security camera in the hallway. Why would evolution build something so inconvenient into your biology? To understand this, you have to go back further than hotels, further than houses, further than fire even. You have to go back to a time when sleep itself was the most dangerous thing you could do. Picture it. You are lying on open ground. It's dark. You cannot see 15 feet in front of your face. Every predator in the region can see you better than you can see it. Sleep, in that world, is not rest. Sleep is a vulnerability window. 8 hours where you cannot run, cannot fight, cannot even see. For nearly the entire span of human existence, closing your eyes was a gamble. So your ancestors developed a workaround. Not full alertness. That would be exhausting and unsustainable. Instead, something more elegant. Partial alertness. A guard shift built directly into the architecture of sleep. In 2016, sleep researchers Yuka Sasaki and Masako Tamaki at Brown University put this idea to the test. They monitored people sleeping in an unfamiliar lab environment for the first time. What they found was strange. One hemisphere of the brain, usually the left, stayed measurably more active than the other during deep sleep. It responded faster to sound. It stayed lighter, more reactive, more ready. The right hemisphere slept normally. The left hemisphere stood watch. They called it the first night effect. And it wasn't random noise in the data. It was a night watchman, hiding inside your skull, activated only when your brain doesn't yet trust the room you're in. Think about what that means. Your brain isn't malfunctioning when you sleep badly somewhere new. It's doing exactly what it was built to do. It is running a threat assessment on your environment in real time, while the rest of you thinks you're unconscious. Here's the part that should stop you. This system doesn't check your calendar. It doesn't know you booked this room on an app. It doesn't know the door has 3 locks and the building has a doorman. It only knows one thing. Is this place familiar or is it not? And if it's not, the guard stays up. By the second night, something shifts. Researchers found the effect fades almost completely. The left hemisphere stands down. Deep sleep returns to both sides of the brain. Your body has run its inspection. It has decided the walls aren't going to move. The floor isn't going to shift. Nothing snuck in while you were breathing slowly. Only then does it allow you the same sleep it gives you at home. Now here's a question worth sitting with. Why does a system built for open savanna and predator threat still activate inside a locked hotel room with a do not disturb sign on the door? Because your nervous system was never rebuilt for hotels. It was never rebuilt for apartments or dorm rooms or a friend's guest bedroom. Civilization moved fast. Biology did not. You are, this very night, running threat detection software that was written for a world with lions in it. There has been no update. There has been no patch. The code just runs, quietly, underneath everything you think of as modern comfort. This isn't only about hotels, though. This is about something your ancestors lived every single day. Anthropologist Jerome Siegel at UCLA has spent years studying sleep among some of the last remaining hunter-gatherer societies on Earth. The Hadza in Tanzania, the San in Namibia, the Tsimane in Bolivia. Groups still living without electricity, without walls that lock, without alarm systems. What Siegel found challenged a lot of assumptions people had about primitive sleep. These groups didn't sleep in one long, unbroken block. They didn't collapse into 8 straight hours of unconsciousness the moment the sun went down. Sleep for them was fragmented, watchful, interrupted by low murmurs, brief wakings, someone tending a fire, Someone listening to the dark. Deep, uninterrupted sleep was never the ancestral default. Vigilant, segmented sleep was. That changes the entire question. You don't have insomnia when you can't sleep well somewhere new. You have inheritance. A very old, very functional inheritance, showing up at the exact wrong moment in your very modern